Hi guys, Emerald here with another gaming video, where today we're back in Doki Doki Salvation. Now this is the full version, so we're back. So I'm going to be switching between this mod and the one we just started, Doki Doki A Brand New Day. Now I'm just looking at this brand new intro, already got us back to where we were. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember this. I remember that. Anyways, I have it right where we left off. Monica going insane and somehow healing herself. And if you keep going, that's where the mod ended. Or at least that version. Now, there should be more. So I'm excited. Act 2. Bonds. Spend time with us too, okay? Alright. Bzzzt. Bzzzt. I slowly open my eyes. The sun's intense rays show me no mercy as they penetrate my eyeballs. I groan to myself as I roll over on my side. Ugh, another Monday. Lazily, I got out of bed, drag myself to the bathroom, and prepare myself for another boring school day. No one likes Mondays. I walk outside to meet Sayori, who is humming a tune to herself. Morning, Sayori. Sleep okay last night? Yep. You sound really sleepy, Death Emerald. You weren't up all night playing video games again, were you? Maybe. Hahaha. You caught me. It was totally worth it, though. Hey! You can't keep doing that. It's not healthy. Whatever you say, Sayori. By the way, how's her hand? I haven't asked about that recently. It's feeling way better compared to last month. I give her hand a light tap. Barely enough to harm her. Owie! What was that for? Oh, come on, Sayori. There's no way it's hurt that much. Or do you just want more attention from me? Hehe, no fair, Death Emerald. You can't keep calling me out like that. It's embarrassing. It's alright, Sayori. It's pretty cute. Sayori blushes. Aw, Death Emerald, you're so nice to me. Well, come on. We're gonna be late. This is coming all back to me now. Walking into the club room feels pretty strange even after 2 months. Natsuki, Yuri, and Sayori are all fully recovered, except for Monica, who is sadly out due to her condition. The damage on her was much worse than the other girls. She was in a coma for the first month, and has been in rehab ever since. Sayori, being the vice president, has to take over for Monica, which for the first month was pretty crazy, considering Sayori's clumsy nature. She's pretty great at making the club fun for everyone, though. Hey guys! I hope everyone had a happy weekend! Sayori's bright and happy attitude always brightens my day up. I assume that has a similar effect on Yuri and Natsuki. Oh, well, I spent the entire weekend reading. Sorry, that sounds pretty boring, doesn't it? No, Yuri, that sounds like fun! As long as you had fun doing it, who cares if it's boring? What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki looks up at Sayori, turns to me, and back at Sayori. Yeah, it was alright, I guess. Nothing special. I remember that Natsuki never updated me on her issues at home. Not that she should feel obligated to, of course. It's probably just really hard for her to talk about it with others. Death Emerald, how about you? Anything you'd like to share? Not really anything that's interesting enough to share. Well, that's okay, Death Emerald. We all have boring days sometimes. Except for the fact that my days are always boring. All I really ever do is sit around, play video games, watch anime, and read manga. Man, I should really get out and do more outdoor activities. Maybe I am some lame weeaboo. At least I have a girlfriend, though. That's a plus. Anyway, Monica didn't give me any instructions over the weekend as usual, so I guess we can just all relax and do our own thing, okay? As usual, hey. Yuri goes over to a nearby desk and starts reading her book. Sayori reaches in her school bag and pulls out a cookie. God knows where she finds those. Natsuki goes off to the closet to pull some manga from the shelf. I apologize for the sudden video cut. I had something I need to take care of, but anyways, let's get back to where we were. I'll walk over to Sayori and sit next to her. Hey, Emerald, why aren't you talking with the other girls? You already spent so much time with me. I gently pat Sayori's head and laugh. What are you laughing at? Well, of course I'm going to spend time with you, Sayori. I'm sure the others understand. Well, I just don't want Natsuki or Yuri to feel lonely. Alright, tell you what. I'll talk with the others more this week, okay? Besides, you're probably right. I should be getting closer with them. They're my friends after all. That's the spirit, Emerald. I'm glad you're with me today, though. It's been about 2 months since Sayori has been getting professional help from therapists. While she was at the hospital recovering from her injuries, she was also offered help with her depression. She's been getting counseling and taking medications ever since. Hey Sayori, how have you been? I'm doing fine. Why? Well, I mean, how's the counseling going? Is everything okay? Oh, it's going fine. Thank you, of course. I appreciate the thought, Sayori, but I start to struggle with my words. I take a deep breath. Sayori, I almost lost everything that day, and I don't think I can stop your depression. I just hope you're feeling okay, Sayori. You can be honest with me. Sayori looks as innocent as ever, seemingly unfazed by my suddenly emotional outburst. Jeez. That was unexpected, but I guess it makes sense. I don't really know. Well, it used to feel like a bat was being swung across my head every time you said you cared about me. Every morning it was so hard to wake up and get ready for school, but at the same time, I wanted to try my best for you. I told myself every day I would keep moving because I wanted to make you happy. Some days are hard, but thanks to getting the help I need, and you always being here for me, you push away the rain clouds. You're my sunshine, Emerald. I stifle a chuckle. Sayori's way of putting things never fails to leave a smile on my face. It's always so cheesy, yet I never get tired of hearing it. There's only one thing that matters. She's doing okay now. 2 months ago, she wouldn't even be here. I get up from my desk and guide her to do the same. Come here, Sayori. I grab her by the waist and pull her close to me. I wrap my arms around her and hold her tight. She hugs me back. I will always protect you. We must have been hugging for a good 5 minutes before Natsuki calls to us playfully. Alright, lovebirds, you're making me sick over here. Sayori and I quickly let go of each other, my face a bit hot. Sayori and Yuri giggle while Natsuki bursts out laughing. Alright, I surrender. Jeez. Being the only boy in here really sucks sometimes. Alright guys, is everyone ready to head home? Sure, I need to go home already. I'll get in trouble if I'm late. Natsuki walks out of the club room quickly. Well, alright then. I'll see you both tomorrow. Have a nice night. Yuri gracefully walks out of the club room, leaving Sayori and I alone. Well, you wanna head out, Sayori? Well, Emerald, I was thinking about that night. The one where we, I automatically know what she's talking about. And I start blushing myself. Oh, I know, Sayori. You don't have to bring it up with me. It was just one night. No, silly. I mean, I want to do it again. Whoa. This just got interesting. I feel my body get all wobbly. Did it get hot in here all of a sudden? Not saying another word, Sayori gets closer to me. The warmth of her body fills me with indescribable joy. Almost the same joy I felt the day I rescued her. But I feel excited. I close my eyes and oh! Okay. I should have known. Here we go. Death Emerald? I knew it was you. Hello again. 8, 5, 12, 16. Whoa. Okay. Slightly concerned. I don't know what to say. The creepiness is back. I wake up in a cold sweat. Was that real? No, of course not. I think I'm really starting to miss Monica. Sayori is great at making the club fun and all, but Monica really knew how to make us connect with each other. I'm failing. Whether we liked it or not. I decided to plan a surprise visit for her at the hospital. I'll discuss it with Sayori later. I perform my usual morning routine and head out to meet Sayori. Oh no. As usual, Sayori runs up to me and gives me a warm hug. I'll never get tired of these. Good morning! Hey Sayori, glad to see you're doing well this morning. The sun is shining super bright today. Indeed it is. It's actually pretty hot now that you mention it. Jeez. I already feel myself working up a sweat. Oh, Death Emerald! I forgot to tell you. What is it? I have my counseling appointment this afternoon. We won't be able to make it to the club today. So I'll leave you in charge, okay? Oh, well, okay. I guess I can handle the club. It's just Yuri and Natsuki, right? I'm sure you can make them both happy. Come on, we don't want to be late. Sarah grabs my hand and we rush off to school. I guess the plan to discuss the surprise visit for Monica will have to wait for now. Alright then. Walking into the club room only to find Natsuki and Yuri was a little strange. Almost kind of boring. Natsuki and Yuri seem to be having this nice conversation, so I decided not to bother them for now. I set my things on the nearby desk and take out my phone. I see a text message from Sayori. Remember to spend time with the other girls too, okay? Jeez, easier said than done. I care about Natsuki and Yuri, but it's a little hard for me to talk to them sometimes. I don't want to leave one behind by focusing my attention on one of them. But how's a guy like me supposed to keep two girls happy? I sigh out loud before the two girls both notice. Ah, just a little lover boy miss his girlfriend. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, quit harassing him, Natsuki. Let him miss his girlfriend in peace. I mean... Haha, nice one, Yuri. Alright, I get it. I'm just upset because I had to babysit you both today. Whatever. Both girls look at me as if they're waiting for me to give them something to do. Oh yes, I am the leader. So now what? You mean you don't know? Ugh, you're as bad as Sayori. Ah, my bad. Well, it's whatever. I'm going to read over there. Call me if you need me. Natsuki walks over to her usual reading spot, leaving me with Yuri, looking as timid as ever. Can I show you something? Oh, sure, Yuri. What is it? Yuri walks over to her bag and pulls out a thick-looking book. I notice my expression as... Okay, I just completely failed that line. I wanted to talk about this book I've been reading recently. It's a little different from what I usually read. Alright. Well, that's cool. I honestly thought you were all about horror and nothing else. Yuri looks slightly offended. You're a failure, me. I read other genres too. Sorry. I didn't mean to make you upset. That's okay. I really know these What is wrong with me today? Speak words that make sense. I really know how to make these interactions awkward, don't I? Anyway, what's this book about? To my relief, Yuri's composure changes. She holds the book close to her chest. It's obvious she really finds comfort in her novels. Well, it's technically a horror story, but it's non-fiction. It's about this German soldier during the Second World War. He's constantly faced with extremely difficult decisions and situations. As a result, he starts to break down mentally and loses sight of who he really is. He's always in constant state of doubt. He comes to suicide on multiple occasions. He even forces this one family to... Oh well, that would be a spoiler. Anyway, I enjoy it quite a bit. It puts on the display of human psyche and how easily it can be broken by external stimuli. Imagine being placed in situations where you must choose between the lives who lives and who dies. I can't even begin to fathom how much stress it must have been. The writing is so descriptive. It's on par with even the most detailed fictional stories I've read. It chills me to the bone. That's why I love it. Coupled with the fact that this is all true, it's absolutely exhilarating. What do you think, Death Emerald? I'm stunned. Yuri seems to speak almost a mile a minute whenever she talks about literature. Never fails to amaze me. That actually sounds pretty amazing, Yuri. I gotta admit, I'm definitely interested. You are? Yeah, I might ask Yuri if she's up to the bookstore. I would love to get a copy of my own. That would be great. We can share our thoughts together. Yuri starts to fidget a little. Ah, I went on another one of my rants again, didn't I? That wasn't a rant, Yuri. I enjoy listening to you talk about this sort of stuff. Seriously, it's like you're the most intelligent one here. You put on the literature in the literature club. Really? I'm sorry. Will you excuse me for the moment? Eh? What's wrong? Yuri runs out of the room pretty hastily. Hey, what did you say to her? What? Nothing! Nakizuki storms up to me and stands on her tiptoes, getting close to my face. What did you do, dummy? Nothing! She just ran out! Ah, Yuri always does that. She does? Oh, well, not that I'm worried or anything. She just outright leaves for like 20 minutes and comes back acting like as if it's nothing. Well, Natsuki, maybe she just needed to use the bathroom or something. No, you big dummy. You don't think I would have figured that out by now? I don't know. Honestly, I think she gets bored with the club. Even when Monica was here, she would leave like this. Well, have you gone to look for her? Maybe check back when she runs off to. Well, no, of course not. I don't want to seem like a creep. Besides, in the end, Yuri's own personal business anyway. I just wish she'd explain herself before she leaves like that. I take a moment to gather my thoughts. Well, would it make you feel any better if I go to look for her? Natsuki looks at me with a slight look of disapproval before smiling at me. You've always been a creep, Death Emerald. Jeez. Ho ho! Natsuki gives me a small shove. Now hurry up and find her already. I get the feeling I'm gonna regret this. I walk out to the hallway, trying to think of where Yuri could have gone. I can't imagine her going too far, so most likely not the library. I walk a little further down the hall to find its door slightly open. It leads into one of the empty classrooms. I open the door gently. Yuri? Knew it. Why? I don't... Ay. I don't really know what to think right now. Yeah! Death Emerald... No! Yuri scrambles to hide the knife in her blazer. A look of absolute fear is etched on her face. Before I have a chance to react to the scene in front of me, Yuri runs out of the room and heads to the girls' restroom. Damn, Yuri, I had no idea. My heart was pounding at the realization that one of my closest friends had been doing this stuff the whole time. And not a single one of us knew about it. What do I do? What am I even supposed to think in a situation like this? Before overthinking it anymore, I rush over to the girls' restroom and press my ear against the door. I hear soft sobs. It's definitely Yuri. Ah, jeez. I should get Natsuki to come check on her. But what if Yuri doesn't want to be seen by her? Oh, to hell with it. She's my friend after all. I nervously opened the restroom door, and luckily, only one stall was taken. I hope I don't get caught in here. I walk over to Yuri's stall and knock on the door. Yuri, it's me. Sorry if I'm being a total creep right now. I'm just worried about you. Yuri starts crying a little harder. I wince at the realization that I probably made her feel worse. After a few minutes of hearing nothing but Yuri's soft cries, she starts to speak. Look, why did you come looking for me? You weren't supposed to see me like this. Yuri's choked up words pain me to the core. I feel tears rush to my eyes, but I can't stop myself from breaking down, and I think about my words carefully. Yuri? Yuri continues to sob. You think I'm a freak now, don't you? I'm sorry. It's not my fault. I can't help it. It's the only way I know how to feel better. That wasn't something I expect to hear from someone like Yuri, but now I know more about why she does it. I will never judge you, Yuri. Don't forget that. You're right. It's not your fault, and it never will be. But I have to talk to someone about it, please. I hear Yuri take a deep breath, sounding like she's having an internal battle with herself. The poor girl must be feeling so many emotions right now. I hear the door start to unlock. Yuri steps out, her sleeve rolled down so I can't see the cuts. Well, for you, Death Emerald, I can try. I guess that's a start, but she needs real help. I don't know how to help her properly. I'm no therapist or anything, but the least I can do is... Huh? Yuri pulls me in for a hug, something I wasn't really expecting. I awkwardly hug her back. Hey, I'm just glad to know you're willing to talk to me. So, can we go somewhere else? I feel kinda creepy standing in the girls' bathroom like this. Yuri quickly lets go of me and realizes the situation we're in. Ah, yes, you're right. Let's go. I open the door and peek outside just to make sure no one is around to see us walk out together. That would give people the wrong idea. I walk out and stand against the wall. Yuri follows, looking really upset. You know, we don't have to return to the club yet if you don't like it. Well, I wouldn't want to keep Natsuki waiting all alone. Oh, speaking of Natsuki, does she know anything else about this? No! Yuri suddenly raises her voice, making me jump. No, I don't know. I don't want Natsuki to find out about the person I really am. She'll think I'm a freak. She won't want to talk with me anymore. Yuri starts to cry again. You, Sayori, Monika, and Natsuki, you're all the closest friends I've ever had. I don't want to lose any of you. Hey, Yuri, it's gonna be okay. I know you like you for who you are. You don't have to be perfect to be my friend. I'm sure Natsuki understands as well. Yes! I tripped over once and got through it. Yuri stops crying and looks at me, her eyes shining with tears. But I need help. I don't think I can stop on my own. I'm afraid of myself. I'm afraid of the things I'll do to myself. But I can't help it. Ever since I was a little girl, I would be punished a lot for doing things I loved. In my parents' eyes, I wasn't the perfect girl they wanted me to be. And now I push people away. I don't want people to know how I really am. It's why I ran away from you. I'm afraid if I reveal my true self to others, they'll just leave me. So, when I cut myself, I feel a release of the tension built up inside. It's exhilarating. Whenever I feel intense emotions, I just need to cut. Whether I'm happy or sad, envious or scared, I just want to tear my... Oh, tear! Tear my arm apart. Yuri starts shaking. It's clear she's never opened up to anybody like this before. This doesn't feel right. Yuri clenches her wounded arm. I involuntarily let out a gasp. Is she... No. I shouldn't be telling you this. I messed up, like I always do. I don't need your help. You can't help me, no matter what you do or say. I'm too far gone, and I messed up telling you. I know you hate me now, and I know the other girls will help me too. People will say I'm nothing but a freak, nothing but a girl just seeking attention. But there's one of those people, those get me wrong. Ugh, completely ruined that. I don't want attention. I just want everyone to leave me alone. You should go back to the club with Natsuki, Death Emerald. Tell her I'm quitting the literature club. Oh no. Yuri starts clenching her arm harder. She's hurting herself. Just leave me alone. Yuri closes her eyes and starts crying softly. What do I do? I'm obviously not leaving her here by herself. I think back to that day 2 months ago. Sayori. How would you handle a situation like this? I slowly walk over to her, but to my surprise, she starts walking backwards. Stay away from me. Yuri starts scratching at her sleeve, wincing in pain. I feel absolutely hopeless. I get an overwhelming feeling of urgency, similar to how I felt when I walked in on Sayori that night. I don't dare move a muscle, in attempts to stop her from inching further away from me. But she keeps on walking backwards. Oh, I like the art, but... the scene. She positions herself against the wall and lets tears fall down her face. A small drop of blood leaks through her sleeve. She's opening up her wounds right in front of me. Yuri! Yuri opens her eyes slowly. I couldn't stop myself from yelling, all just in an act of desperation. Please, don't walk away like this. I don't know how to help you, I really don't, but walking away from this isn't going to make things better. You don't understand, Death Emerald. I can't be helped. Yes, you can. I know you can. Sayo... I stop myself at the thought of Sayori's counseling. The drop of blood falls off Yuri's hand and lands on the floor. My own tears follow. My vision gets blurry, and I feel my chest get heavy. Death Emerald, don't cry. I wipe the tears from my eyes. Yuri, I don't know how to help you, but I can't bear to see you like this. If this doesn't prove I care about you, I don't know what else it'll take. I once told a special someone that I'd always be there for them, and that I'd never let them go, and I would always be by their side. Can't you see that I feel the same way? You're my friend, Yuri, and I know it'll take a lot of time and effort, but I know you can get better again. Yuri stays quiet and lets her tears fall to the ground. Damn it, how am I supposed to get through to you? Without thinking, I walk over to Yuri and wrap my arms around her. Yuri doesn't react. Yuri, these feelings, I know they're intense. They are for you, at least. I know you have been stressed to the point where it feels like the only solution for you, but I want you to find a healthier way to deal with it. I don't want you to hurt yourself anymore. I don't think you're a freak. And I don't hate you. I can assure you with 100% confidence that the club really cares about you. Monika, Sayori, and Natsuki. I'm sure they want nothing more than to be with you, okay? Because we're your friends, and we care about you more than you could ever imagine. I feel Yuri's arms raise and wrap around me. She's finally hugging back. Yuri's body shakes gently. She lets out a louder cry and buries her face in my blazer, her warm tears soaking it up. Her cries are loud, like every emotion she's ever suppressed is coming out all at once. Yuri really needed this. A few minutes pass before Yuri starts to speak again. Do you really care about me that much? Do you... Yuri chokes up on her words. Do you really want me to get better? Of course I do, Yuri. I want to see you get better. I wouldn't be here with you if I didn't care. Yuri starts calming down. Her breathing is slowed to a gentle rhythm, with an occasional twitch. I gently rub her back to comfort her. I wonder, When is the last time anybody has shown how much they care for her? How many people has she pushed away throughout her life? Yuri? I promise I won't tell Netsuki or anybody. And I promise I'll do everything in my power to help you get through this. We'll push through. Together. Yuri clenches my back, and I feel another tear land on my uniform. Thank you, Death Emerald. Thank you so much. Jeez. I think that's a good place to leave it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm the Deadly Emerald. If you enjoyed this episode of Doki Doki Salvation, don't forget to like, subscribe, and the little button. Turn notified for the next video I record, which will be in 2 weeks. I'll see you in the next one. Have a grand day. I really don't know what to say after that. See ya.